You're watching iFox, and today we are back on Black Ops 3. I've been playing it a ton because it's been double XP, so I've been ranking up a lot. I'm nearly Prestige 2 now. I know, it took me a while, but I'm finally getting there. And today I wanted to bring you my first video of the new loadout series for Gear Up, because I am itching to start sharing with you some loadouts that I've been loving and enjoying. I mean, I'm going to be honest, this is the one that I've been rocking like 99.9% of the time. This is probably my favourite gun out of all of the guns. That's including assault rifles, machine guns, sniper rifles, everything. Like, this is a beast gun and I love it so much, and I can't wait to share it with you right now. So how does this gun hold up against the other assault rifles? It's actually a lot better than the others. It's the most balanced out of them all. This one has a really good fire rate. I mean, the KM44 and the HVK have better fire rate, but their accuracy is really low. Like, their accuracy is around like 5-9, whereas the accuracy for the ICR is about 13, I think it is. So together, the ICR has really good combination of accuracy and fire rate, which makes this more powerful, and it competes against light machine guns and other fast-paced weapons out there. So if you want something that's going to compete against those, this is the gun that's going to do that for you. It's also got a really good range on it as well. The only downside to this gun is that it's not got a very good damage. It's only got 4 for its damage, so its stats are pretty low on that part. If you want something that's got good damage, I'd go for the Man of War. I mean, it's not going to be very good for you if you want something for a fast-paced action and a good fire rate, because the Man of War is pretty slow to handle and stuff like that. The HVK is probably a bit of best of both worlds, but I don't know, I think overall the ICR has a lot of better stats to it, and the fact that it is pretty bad for damage doesn't really matter because the fire rate just balances it out. But anyway, enough about the actual gun itself. I'm going to get on to explaining what I've got attached to it, which makes it even better. I would say this has the best stats out of all of them once I've put on all my attachments as well. So I'm going to get ahead and tell you my attachments. So the first attachment I've gone for is Quick Draw, giving you a nice 2+ on its accuracy. I love Quick Draw on assault rifles. I think it's super helpful. I would suggest to anyone, whatever assault rifle you're running, to have Quick Draw equipped anyway. And then I've also got Rapid Fire, which gives you a nice +2 on its fire rate, making it even better and more powerful and destroys in such small amount of time. It makes me really happy. And then I've also got High Caliber on it as well. I mean, you could choose between having just 2 of these perks if you don't want to use one of your wild cards, the primary gunfighter, on, but I don't know, I prefer having 3 attachments over anything else. So it adds 2+ to its damage for that High Caliber, which gives you good damage to those headshots, which I think is really useful because this gun is so accurate. Like, it's not got bad recoil, so you can kind of get headshots really easily, and because it's got good range, you can get headshots from quite far as well. So I find that I kind of get a lot of headshots anyway, and because that extra damage just does that a little bit more, I feel like it's just a lot easier to get kills with having that. So if I was to choose 2 out of those 3, I would probably go for High Caliber and Rapid Fire, even though I did say that Quick Draw is probably a must-have. I don't know, my perks kind of balance that one out, so I can get rid of it. And if you haven't noticed by now, I'm using the Very 3 optic with the smacked reticle that you get for 2 rapid kills 5 times. I think it's 5 times you have to get. And it's pretty beast. I mean, it looks pretty weird, and a lot of people, like my whole clanmate's like, what the fuck is this thing you've got on your gun? It's so ugly and it's so stupid. Like, why are you using that stupid sight? I love it. Personally, I started using it because I was trying to get long shots when I was going for gold for this gun, and I just fell in love with the scope anyway. I mean, it's not necessary. This gun has really good stability. You don't need it for that extra accuracy. But a lot of these maps are close quarter anyway, so I find it hard to get long shots because I'm always in the middle of the map. Like, as you can see now, like, I'm never on the side of the maps really, like in long fights, like long sights. So I tend to hold myself back a bit more with this scope, and it allows me to kind of get long shots a little easier. And it is a really awesome scope anyway. I don't know, I just think it's pretty accurate and it just looks good as well. Because this loadout is all about speed and maneuvering about nice and easily and getting across the map and aiming quick and all that jazz, I decided to keep that theme going within all of my perks just to enhance that. I've got the first perk as Overclock, which gives me my specialist quicker. This specialist I'm using at the moment is awesome. If you've not used the Hive guy yet, just try it out. It's amazing because I get this like 3 or 4 times per match. I kind of get the opportunity even to get 3 kills each time I use my specialist, because this guy destroys. Like, literally, if you're playing a target based objective like domination or this, where some people are going to be running to the bomb all the time, it's so easy to get kills because people are just sitting there. You just have to sit there and wait for them to walk into your trap. It's so satisfying. Like, I really enjoyed using Annihilator, but I die quite frequently, so it kind of just made me rage more than anything else. Whereas this one gives me the chance to sit back, let the enemies come to me and fuck up themselves. So it's quite a fun thing to run. The second perk I've got running is Fast Hands, so I can swap my weapons faster. That's not important, but the reason I chose this is so that I can aim faster after sprinting, because I sprint about the map tons. I always like jumping into the enemy spawn. I know, annoying, but it kind of really helps me to get a back entrance on the enemies and flank around and stuff like that. So having that after sprinting is helpful. And then I've got awareness, which makes enemy movements easier to hear. Because I'm a sound whore, not gonna lie, I'm a sound whore, so I love being able to have that one up on enemies with my headset. So I always go for awareness no matter what it is. And then the perks that I am running. I've also got a lethal frag, just the one frag grenade, because it is pretty useful, especially if you're playing an objective, which enemies are going to be running to a lot. And then, of course, as you saw earlier, my wild card is the primary gunfighter. If you wanted to, you could swap out your wildcard primary gunfighter for perk greed 3 instead, so you can run gung ho and hip fire and throw grenades while sprinting. It is pretty useful being able to do that. I would suggest using that as opposed to awareness instead. It's just that I'm so used to being a sound whore that I kind of don't really like not having that extra awareness going on. The only reason that I've decided to change it to using the high caliber is because I was going for headshots for my camos, and I just got used to having it this way round. Both ways round are really effective and work well anyway, but it's entirely up to you what you prefer using. Anyway, that sums up everything I've got going on for this loadout. I hope you enjoyed this video and it was helpful for you. If you want more loadout videos like this, let me know in the comments, give it a thumbs up. If you want them shorter, just let me know. I don't really know how long to do these videos for, but anyway, I'll be back soon. But until next time, bye!